My name is Sangeet, and today I want to tell you something. We hear and we speak about manifesting our dreams, and we hear and we speak about how much we are the creators of our reality. We hear and we speak about our power to manifest, and about how everything around is just a reflection of whatever we are. We hear and we speak about all of this, and the more we hear and speak about it, the more we believe in it, and the more we believe in it, the more we recognize our ability to create, but also the more we see ourselves as failures, as we look into everything that we feel that we have failed to accomplish in our lives. And instead of being happy, spontaneous creators, we become anxious ones, manifesting out of pressure and the fear of not only disappointing ourselves, but of disappointing the entire world, now that so many of us seem to know how manifestations work. We rush into all the techniques that exist to change our mindset, our thoughts, our beliefs, to make us happy, to make us better and stronger, and to wash away whatever went wrong and bad. And how wonderful it is to know that everything can change when everything seems so terrible. And how wonderful it is to wake up to our power and to be able to play this game with some instructions that can actually work and make us more enthusiastic about life on Earth. However, life is not about pointing fingers and guns at ourselves or others, as if we had to achieve this and that, as if we had to have millions of things and to experience millions of experiences, so we can prove to be who we think we are. Life is not about playing the game of who has or who is more. Life is about sticking to love and navigating in it through everything and anything. Life is just a flow. It has nothing to do with having to do or to be. Both good and bad have a place, because if they don't, if we exclude one of them, forcing ourselves to be some kind of perfection, we become judges of all mistakes, including ours, when mistakes don't even exist. Even the most wonderful and amazing life can be better. Even those of us who live the most wonderful and amazing life can feel the pressure, either to achieve more or to maintain whatever we have. And no matter how wonderful and amazing is our life, still, one day, we drop it all and we leave this planet. We are everything, and rejecting a part of us will only make us suffer more, because again, even the most wonderful and amazing life will have its breaking points. And does this mean that we are not good manifestors? No, this means that we are alive in our own human experience, that is all. What makes us think that we have to have anything or everything to be happy? Once I traveled to a country in which people were so smiley, but so smiley, that I couldn't stop feeling their genuine happiness and contentment. Their overall kindness and generosity was so big that I still remember it. Yet these people were considered to be extremely poor. Would we say that they were bad manifestors just because they didn't have more money? This would be like looking at a person in search for their flaws, so we can ruin their beauty. We can do that. We can do that with anything. But why would we? Beauty is in everything, and it is in all of us. and seeing, feeling, and recognizing it is a gift, a blessing. It is divine. This doesn't mean that we have to settle for less than we want or than we deserve. This means that we rise above any mindset that puts us in a box of having to be or to have whatever we should be or have in order to be at a better and bigger level of something that we don't even know what it is. Happiness doesn't come from achievements. It comes from within, despite what we think that we have or not. In fact, nothing is what we all actually have, even when we live abundantly, because everything in this planet is temporary in its apparent form. There was a time in my life in which I felt totally empty. Everything that could really and truly make me happy simply wasn't there. It didn't exist for me, no matter in what direction I would look into. During that time, I created many beautiful and magical things that genuinely made me smile and that I wouldn't think that I could do. I remember wiping away the tears with one hand and holding the brush and painting with the other. I created even though I felt sad and lost. How was this possible? It was possible because I had love from Source, from the universe, from the divine. I was totally alone, and yet I was never alone. Those beautiful and magical things that I was creating were only reflections of the love that I was and that was already in me. And I ended up seeing and recognizing myself in each one of them. I didn't force myself to manifest or to have anything. I simply allowed love to flow and to express itself, and to hold me and to pick me up from the ground. I found myself in love, and finding myself in it only made me see that me and love were the same. From love and only from love, we rise again and again. And if we actually have something, that is love, nothing else. Losing and gaining, ending and beginning, it is all part of life. Yes, we create, simply and beautifully. We make things grow, and we grow with them. And we also let them go so we can create and grow more. And if we integrate this, then we'll no longer be afraid of disappointing anyone or anything, because we understand that life in this planet is just a big temporary experience that we definitely don't depend on. It is like needing a recipe to cook. We don't need any recipe when we are the recipe itself. And then cooking will only show us love every time, not through perfect dishes looking for success, but through authentic moments of happiness in all its forms. So today, before we attempt to consciously create or manifest anything, let's first close our eyes and see how much we have already just by feeling the love that we are and that we have access to. Let's feel and recognize how perfect and complete everything already is. And let's create and manifest from that inner state of peace, from love, from pure love, from the one and only thing that makes us truly happy, when all we have is nothing and all we are is everything.